Welcome back, bros, to another video review, and today we have the opportunity to take a look at the Transformers final figure in Kingdom, Autobot Hot Rod. So ever since this figure was bumped ahead to Kingdom, I've been so excited to get this figure. Hopefully my excited is not a letdown, and hopefully I am satisfied. But anyway, this is what we get inside the packaging. We get the instruction manual, we get Hot Rod himself, and we also get his sword. So as we take a closer look at Hot Rod, the first thing we notice is that they got the flame right on the chest. With this figure being so small, I am definitely satisfied and happy that they were able to pick out the detail with the paint tempo and put that on. Not only that, they also gave us an Autobot symbol on the chest. I like that they painted the crest yellow and gave Rodimus, well, Hot Rod in this case, the light blue eyes. Even though it is lacking paint elsewhere all over this figure in robot mode, I am a little happy that they did paint the thighs at least orange. But I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be a different color. But I'm okay with that. So for the articulation on this figure, with it being a core class, it is limited. So the head can rotate left and right. The arm can go all the way around, but it is hindered by the crest in the back. The elbow is on a ball joint, so you can rotate it. There is no wrist swivel. There is no waist swivel. The leg can go up this high. The leg can bend 90. There is no foot articulation. But we do get like a crazy looking, I guess you can call it, knee articulation, I guess, or posability. So, and for this figure, that's all we get. But like I said, I'm not expecting to do a lot with these guys, but I still like them. So now I'm going to bring out figures so that we can compare with previous figures and figures that we should already own. So the first figure I'm going to bring out is Optimus Prime from the Kingdom series. And this scales well. I feel like Hot Rod could be a little smaller, but I'm still satisfied that Optimus Prime is bigger and he's a little bit beefier. So let's go ahead and bring out the next one. This is going to be Bumblebee from the Buzzworthy line that we got a while back, the Scout class. And yes, this Bumblebee, in my opinion, is a little bit too large to scale with Hot Rod. But I do like the way all three look in this type of line, being the core class. And being an Autobot fan, I think all of these look good. So out of the Kingdom wave, yes, this figure fits great. And I definitely like the way it scales. And I hope they continue this and give us more of the G1 characters in this size. So for the most important size comparison, here we have the Titans Return or Combiner Wars version of Hot Rod. Now, as you know, this is the one that we got in the past. And this is supposed to combine with the Maximus Optimus Prime combiner. So he's definitely bulkier. And he's definitely beefier. And he looks very, very like he has a lot more plastic than the new version of the Kingdom line. And yes, that is true. But for me, the Kingdom line is the superior figure because it's more G1 looking. So now it's time for transformation. So now that we have Rodimus transform into his vehicle mode, this thing looks pretty cool for a core class figure, and I really like it. Now, the only disclaimer I have with this figure is that you really have to play with this figure to get everything to lock in place on the hood and the windshield. Now, I had to play with this figure for at least 5 to 10 minutes to try to get the hood and the windshield to properly seal in the little crevice that it's supposed to click into, which is in the middle of the windshield above the exhaust from the engine that hangs out the engine block. So the first figure that we're going to compare is going to be the Combiner Wars Hot Rod version. And as you see right here, they're about the same length, but the thickness goes to the Combiner Wars version or the Titans Return. I don't remember what exactly wave or line it came from out of the 3-part line, so I'm not sure. But anyway, more importantly, I still like the new one, of course, because it has a more G1 design to it, and it gives us that exhaust in the front. It gives us the accurate flame. And then also, I do like the fact that the crest on the back of Hot Rod does look good, and they gave us an exhaust on the sides. And here we go with more comparisons. I went ahead and bought out the remainder of the Kingdom Core class Optimus Prime and also the buzzworthy Bumblebee. And looking at the three together, they look pretty good, and I'm definitely satisfied from the way they look. Yes, I know Optimus Prime is out of scale compared to Bumblebee and Hot Rod, but still, for what it is and the size and the price point, I think it scales really well. Now it's time for the Yeah Bro rating system. And as you see right here, this is a core class figure. So I'm just going to make it quick and let you know if it gets the Yeah Bro thumbs of approval. So let's get this right off the top. This is a Transformers Kingdom Core class figure where we only paid $9.99 plus taxes, or that's what it retailed for. So I'm okay with the paint apps on this figure. I know it is very minimum, but it's still good for the price point that we receive. It's functional as in its transformation, and it has playability because the wheels do roll and you can articulate and pose your figure. Moreover, it is a brand new mold and a sculpt. So this is the original. So we don't know what this is going to be used for the future. With all that being said, this figure does get the Yeah Bro figure rating thumbs up of approval. So if you see this figure and you would like to pick it up and you agree with my opinions, go ahead and pick it up. So I ended up finding this figure from GameStop.com. So if you don't want to search for it at retail, click the link below that I have in the description where it'll take you directly to this figure where you can pick this figure up from GameStop.com for $12.99 plus taxes. Yes, I do know it is over retail, but it's not a bad price when you don't have to hunt and you save gas and it comes straight to your doorstep. As always, please like, share, and subscribe. By doing these 3 actions, it shows my channel a tremendous amount of support and positive feedback. Thank you for spending your time watching my video. Until next time, yeah, bro. I'll see you soon.
Autobot, transform and roll out.